Hi, first grade. We have been learning more and more about coins each and every day. And this week, we are sorting and organizing coins in different ways. Yesterday, we learned that we can group coins with tally marks. And today, we are going to add on to that knowledge and we are going to use a T-chart to collect, sort, and organize data. We have already talked about T-charts before, so before we get started with the lesson, I want you to take a second to activate that schema. What do you already know about T-charts? What do they look like? Why do we use them? Can you remember what we learned about T-charts last unit? Great job. Now let's review our T-charts. We can sort different things on a T-chart by color, by size, by shape. We can sort items in so many different ways, and we can use something called a T-chart to help us sort data. A T-chart reminds me of a lowercase t. Does it remind you of a lowercase t also? Can we trace the T-chart together? Ready? Hold up your finger. Down and across. That's how we make a lowercase t. How funny that the name of it is T-chart. It's super easy and helpful to remember. So a T-chart is a way that we can organize data. And the first thing we have to do when we are organizing using a T-chart is we have to ask ourselves, what are we going to organize? Are we going to organize by color, by size, by shape? So for example, if you wanted to organize something by color, we can do that. There are 4 different parts of a T-chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. These top 2 parts are going to be your titles for how you're sorting something by color. So I can sort orange and green buttons. My orange buttons are going to go over here and my green over here. These are just my titles. So if I'm going to sort buttons by color, and I know that they're either going to go in the orange or the green section, I'm going to start with my first one, which is orange. I see my title, and then underneath it is an open box. I'm going to click and drag each of the orange buttons underneath the orange column. There you go. All of my orange buttons are under the orange column. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the green buttons. I sorted these buttons by color, and specifically orange and green. It's so helpful to see this data split up using this T-chart. Well, what's really cool is we have been learning about coins, and we can also use a T-chart to help us sort coins. We just looked at buttons and we sorted them by color, but we can also sort coins by color too. The coins we've learned about are 2 different colors. Some of them are silver and then others are copper. So I can sort these coins by color. Watch me. There's a first silver one, there's another silver, and there's a third silver coin. The quarter, the nickel, and the dime are all silver coins that we've been learning about. Can you point to the copper coin that's going to go over here on the T-chart? That's so right. The penny is copper in color, so it's going to go on the other side of the T-chart. We just sorted coins on a T-chart by color. Let's try a different way to sort coins on a T-chart. I can also sort coins by amount. We've learned the different amounts that these 4 coins are. And right now, we are going to sort them on this T-chart. If they are 5 cents or less, which means or smaller than 5 cents, they're going to go on this side. If they are more than 5 cents, we're going to put them on this side. So before we do this, we need to remember how much each coin is worth. We've been working with this for a couple weeks now, so let's see how quick you can tell me the amount of each coin. Here's the first one. What coin is this? The penny. That's right. Remember, it's the only one that's copper. And how much is the penny worth? 1 cent. What about the quarter? How much is the quarter worth? That's right. It's the biggest amount. It's worth 25 cents. Next one is, that's right, the nickel. How much is the nickel worth? 5 cents. Very good. And last one, we have the dime. How much is the dime worth? I'm remembering the song. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10 cents. So now that we have the amount of each coin, we need to put them on the T-chart. The penny's worth 1 cent. So that coin is either going to go in the 5 cents or less or the more than 5 cents. I know that 1 is less than 5. So it's going to go on this side. It's 1 cent, which is less than 5 cents. My next coin is the quarter. 25 cents. Is that 5 cents or less or more than 5 cents? Point to the part on the T-chart where the quarter needs to go. Good. Oops. I just gave you the answer for the next one. The quarter is going to go on this side because it's more than 5 cents. And I guess I just gave you the answer for the next one. The nickel is worth 5 cents, and it says 5 cents or less. So since it's 5 cents, it's going to go on this side with the penny. Last coin, the dime. It's worth 10 cents. You've already told me. So is it going to go on the side that's 5 cents or less or more than 5 cents? That's right, more than 5. 10 is greater than 5. Great job. So we can also organize or sort coins on a T-chart based on the amount it's worth. Today, we learned that we can use a T-chart to collect, sort, and organize data using our coins that we've learned about the past couple weeks. Today, you are going to take a quiz and you are going to sort coins based on the edges. We have learned that there are different coins that have different textures on the edge. Some of these coins we've learned about, if you feel the edge of them, it's bumpy. It feels bumpy on my finger. There are other coins we've learned about that are smooth on the edges. It feels smooth when I run my finger on the edge of it. So your job today in the quiz is to tell me and your designer which coins are going to go on the bumpy side of the T-chart and which coins are going to go on the smooth side of the T-chart. I can't wait to see what you have learned about T-charts and what you remember about the edges of the coin. Bye, first grade.